Happy for James Thompson. First place, first race. He's really, really delighted with that. And also, Alain Menu in a Ford, second position. What a turn up. Well, one bloke that knows all about driving Fords and driving them very fast is Will Hoy. He was the works driver last year. What do you make of all of that?
No, Alain did a very good job. I'm not bitter about it, but seriously, I'm not. But they did a really good job. They've gone away over in the winter and they've rebuilt, they redesigned the car completely. They've come out with a car which is obviously capable of winning races. And it's very early. It's very early in the season, obviously, to see how it's going to pan out. But quite clearly, they've got a car capable of challenging for the championship.
Okay, Will, we've only seen one sprint race so far. The big race yet to come. How do you call it?
It's more interesting the way, the longer race. I hope it won't be like Australia when we saw a lot of cars falling by the wayside in the first Grand Prix of the season. So a longer race can mean a bit more unreliability. So we will see those cars, possibly some cars with a bit of a reliability problem dropping away, but also one or two cars. I think the Vauxhalls are particularly strong in over race distance. So watch out for Muller and Vauxhall and Cleland in the Vauxhalls, because I think they'll be coming through the grid. There's
a little bit of rain around at the moment. If we get rain, that will stand the whole thing on its ear, won't it?
Yeah, well, you know, as a driver, it's the worst sort of conditions, having sort of not sure whether it's going to rain or not, but if it does rain from the spectator's point of view, of course, it makes a very exciting race. You can get guys coming from the back of the grid through to the front, as, of course, Nigel Mansell did here last year.
Yep. Well, as you can hear, there's lots of action going all around us. The pit lane's opening and shutting. Now, earlier on today, we saw a very, very interesting incident between Matt Neal, the leading independent, and Jean-Christophe Bouillon, driving one of the two Renaults. Heading up into McLean's corner, the Renault had been holding up Matt Neal. Matt Neal in the red Nissan was really trying to find a way past, stuck his nose up the inside. Bouillon went to turn in, a little bit of contact, and weren't Renault cross with that? What do you reckon? Whose fault, Will? One word.
Well, I think that's Jean-Christophe's inexperience with touring cars, because I think he thought he was in an open wheeler, a single-seater, and he tried to turn in, and Matt was there, and he spun him round. So welcome to touring cars, Jean-Christophe.
Welcome to touring cars indeed. That's just a little bit of a sample of what you're seeing this afternoon. The second race, the feature race, less than an hour from now. See you there.
Thanks, Charlie. If Matt Neal wins that, just to reiterate, he gets £250,000 because an independent driver will be seeing him on pole position racing for 2